Hey everyone, sorry for dropping off the face of the earth. It was just like school caught up with me, and it's like, it's not that I don't have time, it's just that I really haven't been putting in the motivation to making the time. Anyway, the point of this video is that I have actually signed up for a cubing competition. So it's going to be the Cubetcha in Minneapolis, and it's actually this Saturday. I would have liked to have updated you guys all before so that, you know, a few of you may have been able to come to it for that reason. But even though an update like this doesn't take much effort, I still put it off. So I am really excited I finally get to go to a competition. So I ordered a new Zanchi last week, but then after I received it, I was like, I sure hope those, you know, those other you can kind of see the other colored plastics halfway through a turn, and I figure I better check up on that, and sure enough, these things aren't allowed, so I modified someone's cube and they gave me a bunch of cubes in return, so I have this, I forget what kind of 3x3 is, and I guess I'm just gonna have to use it then because I don't really want to spend any more money on it. So my averages are about at 25 seconds. I kind of wanted to learn one look OLL, but I signed up for the competition about a month in advance, and 30 days to learn 50 more algorithms, that's just going to be too much for me. So instead, I've been practicing look ahead, and I would have liked to have been practicing more than I should, but, you know, I really want to go to this competition to just meet the other cubers there. I'm not really worrying too much about the times I'm going to get. But even so, I am practicing a lot more than I have, and I actually got my first sub 20 the other day. I'm still getting averages about 25 seconds, although considering that I'll have adrenaline pumping through me, I'll probably get faster times. So I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone who recognizes me. I'll probably allow everyone to say something to the camera. I'll be blogging the whole way through it. So if you see me there and recognize me, feel free to say hi. Oh, and I'm kind of thinking of stealing Dan Brown's idea of having everyone say something to the camera where everyone just says 4 words in front of the camera and I just go cut, cut, cut between everyone. Let me know in the comments below if you think that's a good idea. So after I get through the competition, I probably won't have time to edit my videos right away. I'm sure I'm gonna get a little behind in school as I'm going through it. So it may not be until Thanksgiving break before I get it up, but on that note, I am also planning on getting every single video that I promised, including that last status update, you know, taking apart the Terrabanks, just other videos that I promised. I have them all in my head somewhere. So just, I haven't forgotten about those guys. I haven't forgotten about all of you. I'm still answering YouTube messages and such, so I'm still active on YouTube. It's just that I haven't taken the time to make videos. Yeah, if it means anything, I'm doing well in my classes. Okay, so that should be everything I have to say for now, and this video is probably going to take a lot longer to edit because of all the jump cuts. I was hoping just like one solid video, but no, that did not happen. So anyway, hope to see you guys at the competition. Let me know if you recognize me, and maybe, yeah, we'll be able to do some other fun stuff together. See ya!
If it was you, all you'd have to do is this. Or perhaps this. Or maybe even this. Or this. How about this? But then, you'd be a dirty, rotten mole.
Guys! The Mole on 7.
Hey everyone, I am going to the National Cubing Competition this weekend in Jersey City. With the success of my last video at the World Championship, I just can't resist. Though I'm a little embarrassed that I still haven't gotten the 3rd day of the World Championship up yet. I guess that's what I get for recording 5 hours of footage that day. But anyway, this time I will be competing in 2x2 all the way up to 6x6. I've had some luck meeting the cutoffs lately, so I'm really crossing my fingers that I'll be able to meet them for this competition. And I'll also be recording the whole competition in 60p. I now have the 64 gig high-speed SD card, and YouTube also allows 60p for HD videos now, so I'm really excited to try that out. Those watching in HD will even be able to see this in 60p. Now, registration is already closed, so if you still want to come, you will have to pay an entrance fee because it's taking place at the Liberty Science Center, which is a museum. I'll be going with my good friend James, and those from my Minecraft channel will know him as Ghost. So I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you, and even seeing some familiar faces from the World Championship. Though please bear with me if I don't remember you from that or any other previous competition, but I'm still looking forward to seeing you guys. Alright, now I'm gonna go try to get some editing done on the last day of the World Championship. I doubt I'll be able to make it in time, but I will get it done as soon as possible after I get back. Alright, see you guys next weekend. Hey everyone, I am going to the World Championship cubing competition at the end of July here. I was able to buy a $6 plane ticket because last fall I volunteered to get bumped off a plane for 24 hours when I came home for Thanksgiving. And I know I've been uploading a lot of controversial videos lately, but I'm hoping we can all put that behind us so that we can have a good time. I'm gonna be staying with Josh's family, and you'll remember that I met him at the last cubing competition I went to, so big shout out to his family. Not only that, but I'm sure you've noticed that I've started uploading some videos again, and I've got more to come, so you've got that to look forward to. So I'm really looking forward to this event. I was only able to sign up for 2x2 and 3x3 because their time restrictions are so short, but anyway, it'll still be fun hanging out with all of you guys. And one thing that I remember from the last competition I went to is that when I first walked into the room, there was kind of this awkward pause because I felt like that everyone wanted to meet me and I wanted to meet everyone else, but we didn't quite know how to break the ice. So don't put off introducing yourself to me. Just be respectful of my personal space and if I'm in a conversation already. But I look forward to meeting all of you. See you there.
These two teams to witness this grand final. This will be something special.
It's here. Swans. Bulldogs. It starts with Weekend Sunrise, live from Melbourne. Then the grand final. Live and exclusive on 7. The AFL Grand Final. Saturday, live and free. Only on 7.
There's nothing like it.
Nog een keer. Oké. Nou gaat hij goed.
Hey, harder.
God, monden. Wat is het? Festival.com. Hell. Shit. Ik wist die URL niet meer. amffestival.com. Oké.
You want to make an impact? Just have a cup of our exceptional Laughing Man coffee.
Why am I so devastated? Lee Handsome? I'm in a fragrance ad, and my sweetheart's gone sayonara. This scarf, all that's left to remember.
What? She watched this like a month ago. How's the guy supposed to move on?
The long-lasting scent of Gain Flames. Very soon, something big is coming. Are you ready for it? Switch it up. Plus 7 becomes the all-new 7 Plus. Switch it up. This is just the start. A whole new world of entertainment begins here.
Watch anytime, anywhere.
The new 7 Plus. Switch it up. The free 7 Plus app is available soon.
Alright, now the first thing to do to take apart the V-Cube 4 is you just take an edge piece and just twist it out of there. Just like that. Then you can take out the centerpiece and then some more edges. Then you should be able to pop out the corner, just like that. Now the whole cube will come apart fairly easily now. Now you'll notice these pieces are kind of circular and they go around the core, and this is all part of the design to keep an inner layer in alignment, and I go into more detail about that in my review. Now in this video I'm also going to take apart and reassemble the core, but if you just want to put together your cube from this position, then you can skip ahead using the links in the description below. Alright, and this is what the core looks like. Alright, now for the reassembly. Now this is pretty basic common sense stuff. You just take a centerpiece and just fit it right on there onto the core, and then you screw it in with a screw and spring, and you're pretty much just do that for all 6 sides. The original tension seemed to be that the screws were screwed in all the way, so I would recommend that's how you should reassemble the core. Just screw in the screws all the way. If it needs to be looser, then you can change that later. Now you may be thinking that the direction that the bumps are facing is important. Well, they are, but the V-Cube company was actually nice enough to make these little notches different sizes, so they can only fit in one direction. And that the directions that they all fit in is the exact order that it needs to be to make sure that this cube doesn't lock up or that the inner layer gets out of alignment. Alright, there we go. So now what I recommend is that you kind of pop all of these circular things up, if they'll stay up there, before you start putting in the rest of the pieces. Take one of these bigger inner pieces and then a smaller one and then just hold them together. Then just take it and kind of slide it right underneath the core like this. Once that's in there, make sure that the other side is staying up. Put in the other inner piece. Just a bit tricky, just slide it right in place. Then do that again on the other side. There, so once you have that, find a centerpiece. Doesn't matter what colors. You can do this random for the most part. I'll tell you when you can't. And put a corner in there. Then just stack up the pieces like this. There's a centerpiece, an edge piece, another centerpiece. Get that back in there. Then the inner piece. Slide that in place, and that one in there. So the first corner section is the hardest to do, but it gets easier as you go on. Alright, when you get to this part, notice what color the other corner is. This is red and yellow, so you want to find the other red and yellow corner. Here we are. And just put that in the exact same position. This ensures that you won't have a parity error that's impossible to correct on the 4x4. But since you can already apply a few parity algorithms on the 4x4, you don't need to worry about the position of the other pieces. Just make sure that the corners are all matched up. Alright, when you get to this stage, go ahead and put the corner in first, make sure that it's oriented with the rest of your corners, and then put in the inner piece. There we go. And this is a bit tricky, fitting in these last inner pieces in there with the corner in the way. But I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. And just fit in the rest of the pieces. And save the edge piece for last, and then just pop it in there. And there you go! That's how to take apart and reassemble the V-Cube 4. If you guys found this tutorial helpful, you can check out some of the other disassembly and reassembly tutorials here in this playlist, or you can even subscribe above to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching.